Hello and welcome back to Avowed. We need to explore this bit down here because this is the last little bit here we haven't explored, and we can go to the Outcast Tower camp and then we can work our way over to this guy who is right next to the road. Now, I was gonna say at the start of the episode, oh, wouldn't it be really nice if when you're on this map you could just track quests from this map? And then I hovered over a quest and looked at the bottom and went, oh, you can. I haven't done that for pretty much the entire series because I thought it wasn't a feature. But it is. So now we're going to do that, and it's going to be much easier because now I don't have to check the journal every time I want to switch quest. So yeah, this game has some features in it that you look at it and you go, all right, yeah, it does do that. It didn't tell me it does that, but it is quite useful. Anyway, we're going to go to the north here, and we're going to get to this area roughly here. Go through there where there's probably no enemies or a couple of beetles. Head up to this bit where I don't think there's anything currently that might actually just... Actually, this looks like there's a little path in there. So there might be a little thing in there, and then Outcast Tower Camp. So, that's the plan. Right, north. Hello, guys. Right, so... Is it this way I'm going? Sorry, I do need to check I'm going the right way. Yes. Wonderful. So we'll now head up there. Oh, it's nice to see the water flowing out of that after we did that previously. That's kind of cool. Anyway, I think it's this road. No, it's not this road. Oh, it's here? Is this the bit I haven't explored? Yeah, it's here. Oh. Alright then. A little bit further along. So, doesn't appear to be anything here. It's quite loud where we currently are, though. Oh, it's down here? Oh. Yeah, I'm getting a distinct feeling there's nothing here, because we've already done it. Right, so we want to follow this down here. Second left. Don't know why I said second left, like I'm not going to check the map when we get there, but... Ah. So, not that way. Nope, that's first left. There we go. I don't know how we're going to do this fight. I'm thinking... We're going to hit him with ice. Followed by a little lightning. And a fireball into the center. One of these straight at the collar. Didn't hit it, but that's okay. Lightning. And then hit him. Nice. Charge it. Kill him. Got it. Wonderful. I thought he was charging after something else there for a second. We need to get a little bit more regen as well. Right. Grab that. And regen. Something like that. Seems good. Right, straight forward. Round the rock on the left. Aha! There is stuff here. Cool. We've been this way, I think. Yeah, we came under there before. Almost certain we've done that. Back this way. Just carry on the going along the edge here. Now we know that we can go down into this lava because we've iced it before, so we should keep an eye out just in case there's anything we can get to from that lava bit. But I'm not imagining there's going to be too much down there if there is anything. But it's worth just keeping an eye out. Like this section here, it seems that there could be something right there. That definitely seems like the kind of thing that could exist. So let's do ice here. Right. Turns out there isn't anything there, but, you know, there could have been. Whoop. And I'm up. Alright. That wasn't too bad. All it cost us was the cost of one spell. Right. So that's this section. Yeah, there's even less here than I thought there was going to be. Although there might be something up... Oh, there's a tower up there which probably has all the interesting stuff in it. Twined wood. We know something about twined wood. There was some clue about it from somewhere. Okay. Climbing. Ah, it's a climbing. I always call these puzzles, but I guess I should just call them sections. A climbing section. Well, let's open that. Turns out it's not a trap, which is good. More pots here for me to destroy. Put that away and we'll get into running mode quicker. Right. And that. And that. Good. Is that it in here? Feels like a very big walk for that to be it, but... I guess it is. And then it gives you like a view over the top of this beetle. Little ice. Fire.
Let's see what you got.
I don't know why I put away my weapon. Wasn't my intention.
Seek.
And I think we got him.
I was just getting warmed up.
Nice. And then there's some more.
About this place.
Oh? About what place? I think you might be talking about the whole area. But I was wondering whether this is a place that Marius specifically mentioned. But I don't think it is. I think he was just talking about, like, Galawain's tusks. Oh yeah, this is a thing we saw earlier where it looked like this was maybe a that was maybe a door, but well, actually this still looks like a door to me. I need to climb up there somehow. Maybe here? Put this away. It's definitely not wanting me to climb here. But you see how, look at that. That looks like a door to me. Right? That's straight up a door. Now, it could be that it's the same model as another thing that has a door there. That definitely looks like just a straight up door. Anything down here? No, I thought I'd check because we got some ice things, so it could have been trying to give us a clue. Like, chuck some ice things down there, then you can, I don't know, walk across the lava. I'm going to climb this thing again. Let's see if there's something else up there. It's just, I get the feeling there's more to this. I don't know what there is to it, but it feels like there's more. Or at least there's a way up to that door. Alright, climb here. Wait. Aha! I don't know why I said aha like that, like I found something. I thought this was a doorway originally. Instead, it's just a way to my doom. Huh. Alright. Can I not climb back up? No, I'm trapped. This really isn't a doorway? Oh. Well. I'm gonna give up. Let's give up on that section there. Definitely looks like a door, though. I gotta say, it looks like a door. Yeah. If it was there, I don't know what it's a door to, though. Because this isn't, even if you get up to the top, it's not near there. Yeah, I don't know what it's a door to, but it looks like it's a door. Anyway. Yeah, you see this here. It looks less like a door when you're further away, but you can definitely see that there's a line there. See, if we were to get up to the top... Yeah, that's blocking you off on that side. What about this side? Did we see this side of it? I don't know if we did. But you can see the ridge. That's the only thing that's bothering me. I can't hear any loot in there. It's just I can see the ridge. I guess I could turn on the mini-map loot indicator, which would tell us whether there's loot in there, which would tell us whether it's a real thing. Maybe. That could work. Destroy that. There's no way around to the other section. So we know there's another section over there, but I don't think there's any way to it. Alright. I'm going to turn on the minimap loot indicator for a second here. Where are we? Game. This is a new setting, so I've never tried it. It must be UI then. Loot shimmer, that's fine. Character subtitles. No. Quest tracker. Yeah. Lock compass to north. Oh, you can show the totem pieces on the compass now? That's cool. Yeah. That's actually really cool. So if we can't find any in the future, we could do that. Right, let's do that. Right. Oh, what's these look? Oh, the little golden things. Let's do this briefly. Okay, so there's none of that there. Oh, and then the other thing I guess I should do while I'm in the area is I should do this as well. Oh, there is a chest down below. Aha! It told me there was a chest here just for 1 second. Look at that. When I'm standing in this spot, it tells me there's a chest here. Aha! So, that's all I needed. I don't need anything more. I just need confirmation I'm not insane. And that's all I'm looking for. So this must lead out here. That's a door. Uh-huh. So that goes in here, which goes around here, which goes in here. Huh. Now the next question is, how do I activate this? Marius?
There's something here.
Yeah, it's there. Huh. Wondering if there's an electrical thing somewhere. So obviously that looks like that's the way that the door opens. So you turn on electrical thing, door opens. Ah. Alright. Let's take a step back, trying not to fall off the edge of this thing. Huh. Destroy those as well while we're here, just in case. There's not a button on this, is there? No? I don't see a button on it. I may have to look it up, but at least I know that I'm not gone crazy. Huh. Maybe it's a thing for later. That's the other thing. It could be that this is something that you're not meant to find till later. Oh, wait a second. There's a hole in here. That doesn't give me anything, but it's good to see that there are those in there, so you can maybe chuck lightning in it. Ah. Alright, we give it another 2 seconds, then I'm looking it up. Alright. Where are we? We are in Twinwood? Yeah. Okay, so I've looked it up. There is a button on the table. It's here. There we go. That makes life easier. Now we're into whatever this place is. Alright. Let's put this away for now. And we've got... Oh ho! Real loot! I knew it. Times Tarnish. Now, this doesn't look like it's loot we're going to use, but still, it's loot. Blocking has a 20% chance to refill 20 stamina. Now, this is the kind of thing I want in the shield, right? The shields that we have where it's like blocking gets you essence, like, okay, there's stuff you could do with that. Blocking gives you stamina? Now we're talking. That's more of a sword and board type deal. Also, 10% chance to avoid melee damage? Incredible. The rust eating away at the body of this shield has done nothing to reduce its defensive effectiveness. As if a conduit for forces of entropy themselves, weapons that strike the face of the shield sometimes become dull and impotent. Exactly how old this shield is remains unknown. Cool. And that's our door out that we could see from the inside. Or, sorry, from the outside. That's all that's in here? Alright. That's still pretty good, though. That's weird. Randomly, it's not a button, it's a lever on this one. Aha! Well, now I feel much better about things. Now, are you guys still hostile to me? You guys even here anymore? No, they're gone. Alright. Fantastic. Well, let's head in here then. And loot. I probably already looted everything worth looting on this particular one, but we'll see. There's a health potion. Yeah, okay, and there's some letters. Lore and health potions. Well, I mean, I'll take it. 2 records of supplies. First record contains a short breakdown of some of the camp supplies. 3 crates of beetle meat, 1 barrel of mushrooms, 4 barrels of fetid water, not but 1 set of spare garments. We're fucked. The second record estimates the supplies expected to come to the Warden Tower from Solace Keep via caravan. 6 crates of beetle meat, 5 new sets of garments, 10 barrels of purified water, 2 crates of iron, honed swords, gunpowder, etc. Alright, so they're saying their camp has nothing, but the stuff that's going to, there is stuff going to Warden's Tower. So, I'm assuming they were going to steal it, essentially. Crumpled letter. The remains of a letter sent from Solace Keep to a warden who once manned a tower overlooking the gate. It looks as if it has been crumpled and smoothed several times. It has been torn at least once. It cannot be true what I hear. It is not possible that you have all lost your senses, all forsaken your duty to the keep, to the garden. Why'd you fight against Radut and the rest of your relief? I beg you, return and... The rest of the letter is torn off. So maybe from a loved one or something, basically saying, why are you leaving? Which would make sense based upon what we've seen. There appears to be like a young versus old split in terms of who wants to stay and who wants to go. So it'd probably be an elderly family member. Right. Down here, and where are we going now? Probably... North coast into this? Yeah. Let's go north coast into this. Now, we have been in these areas before. Briefly. But we haven't really explored them. Because we were stealthing at the time. So nothing here. Oh. Hello.
Quiet as the depths.
Yeah, as he said, quiet as the depths. Dropping down like a stone. And... Gotcha. We know there's more Zorps over there, but I don't think we actually aggroed them, which is nice. More stuff on that one. Cool. In here, we're just going to stay hidden along the edges. Don't know who we're fighting in here, but I'm going to do this to start with. I'm going to wait for this guy to turn around. Yep, and then we're going to head directly in. Then big explosions. That's the play anyway. So, one of those. Lightning. Fireball. Ow. Run. Kill that one. Lightning. Ice. Fire. Ow, you hit me. Well done. Got him. Lightning. Ice. Fire. Good. I think there's still one outside. Yeah, there is still one outside. He didn't notice this. Maybe the worst guard that I've ever seen on guard duty. Right. Although I guess he kind of expected someone else to have this side, the guy we already stabbed in the back, so maybe I can't give him the full blame. Right. Alright, that's interesting. So Zarups are dragon worshippers if there happens to be a one around. It's just interesting that there's actually artwork of a dragon. That has some implications. Maybe they're gonna have a dragon. Okay, maybe this guy is the worst guard the world's ever seen. There is a possibility that that could also be true. I thought he was dropping loot because he was turning into a pile of ash, but no. Right. And this is the main road, right? Yeah, and that's the bear we need to kill. We can actually see it right there. Alright. Stealth?
Right behind you.
Ooh. Hello there, bear. This is a really bad idea for our build, but hit it. Hold it still. Charge. Okay. I wasn't thinking we were... I thought we weren't actually freezing it. I thought it was failing, which is why I cancelled it. Despite it working perfectly. Ow. Heal. Hit him. Right. In here. Get the wizard. There we go.
Give him just as good.
There we go. A little extra health coming in here any second now. Ow. Dash and... Okay, we hit him. And got him. Oh, not yet. Okay. Bear down. There's a wraith. And there we go. Some healing. Well, that's not very effective. Lightning. Fire. Okay. Fire. Nice.
Thanks.
Well, that actually went pretty well. Despite, you know, obviously, the amount of chaos that was happening. There's more around here. And some more stuff. And that. Some more stuff. Ooh, that was a cartographer's thing. Wait, cartographer's companion. Weirdly, not the cartographer we're looking for. Though the compass hanging off the end of this heavy leather cord is a bit on the heavier side for an amulet, it is undeniably useful, not only in finding one's way when lost in the wilds, but also for the helpful enchantment cast upon it to improve both the wearer's footing and ability to notice important details in their environment. When mapping the land is your business, being prepared to handle whatever challenges that very land sends your way is a matter of life and death. It's competing with the Sulanet, and we already have something that's competing with it that's better, so... There we go. And then the other quest we have is kill these guys over here. Is that a difficult one? It is. Ooh. Okay. Well. Not ideal. So I guess we want to head down here, clear this out, and then... Yeah, then head back through Amalia's camp and up there, maybe? So this is the way we're going, towards these beetles. Right. There only one? Oh, there's multiple. Okay. Lightning. Ice. Fire. I need to get a little closer. There we go. Nice. Lightning. Fire. Ice. Killed the high priest. Right. Lightning. That jump they do is vicious. It's got incredible range. Nice. Got it. Right.
On your right. You're too late.
We killed it, right? Yeah. Grab all that. Wonderful. Grab this. This water's not very deep. Alright, good to know. Thought I'd check in there. And over here, we have that Zarup. Right. Through the water, down, up, right. Through the water, down, and then that way. Cool. I think we got everything, although I think I can climb this bit. Which would imply there's something up here, usually. If I could hear something. No, not over here. Maybe up this way? Oh, nope, that... Okay, invisible wall that pushes you off the top. Definitely not where we need to go then. Where am I? I need to go this way, and then turn right. And then the things that we need to fight are just up there in that ruin. Wonderful. So yeah, there's Amalia's camp, which is now empty. Oh no, it's still got a few people left in it. And that brings us up to this bit. So we went on the road last time, and we haven't been into the Outcast Cave Camp again, but we know that there's more if we go this way. Right. Let's get our weapon out. A shrine to Galawain? Well, this is obviously where we're finding the totem base then. That makes perfect sense. Ah. These are the two ogres we're fighting here then? Might be. Because it's two names, yeah. Congasar and Crusta. Well. While we're here, might as well. And Galawain's Grin Part 3. Madness overtook the hunter. He used his bow to pry apart the Leviathan's jaws, then climbed inside and impaled the lashing tongue on a crooked tooth, stabbing until the beast choked in its own dark blood. The hound was saved, the creature trembled in death, and the hunter emerged victorious. His tribe endured the winter with stomachs full of salted Leviathan. They filled their lamps with its oil. They made clever weapons of its bones, ribs, and teeth. As for the hunter, he never strung his bow again. Instead, he displayed it over his hearth, where it hung like the smirk of an approving god. That's cool. Not what I expected, but cool. Right. Destroy that. Oh. I see they're in here. Alright. That's not where it had them initially, but I think that just was saying that that's the entrance to this place. Yeah. Alright. This is a building that we can't really do anything with. At least yet. We've been to that bit. That's... yeah. Okay. What am I stuck on? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, so Zarup camp into party camp. That's alright. Oh, there's the ogres. Alright, how are we handling ogres? I'm thinking... oh, these guys are also as difficult an enemy as there can be in the game. I'm thinking quick save. Okay. Lightning.
Eckworth and rock.
Ice. Fire.
Eckworth and rock.
Hit him.
Heiße.
Hold it still. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it.
What's the target?
Shoot it. Okay. That took a lot of attempts to get him to actually shoot it.
And rock.
Kill the priest as soon as we can.
And rock.
Right. Lightning.
Eckworth and rock.
Hold him still.
Let me catch my breath.
There we go.
Heiße.
Blast him. We got him bleeding. Lightning.
Need a minute. Let's see what you got.
There we go. Ice.
And rock.
Kill the wizard.
Seek.
Run.
Heiße.
Right. Drink.
And rock.
Dodge. Up here.
Thanks, soldier. Right flank.
Eon seek.
Right. That's annoying.
Heiße.
One for you.
And hit him.
And rock.
Okay. I'm dead. Alright, that was difficult. What went wrong? The Rangers killed us. Essentially, that's what went wrong. They were doing way too much range damage, and I was not in a position to deal with them. Okay. So I guess keeping them down the bottom is probably not the right plan. Well, I guess it is, but I gotta go down there with them.
Eckworth and rock.
Ice. Fireball.
And rock.
I'll hold him still. Roots.
Let's see what you got.
Shoot it.
Coming for the right.
Lightning.
And rock.
Well. Not ideal. Ice.
Eckworth and rock.
Fire. Right. Back down here. Lightning.
Eckworth and rock.
Kill the priest.
Eon seek. Heiße.
Need essence and I need healing. Heal.
Take it off.
Essence. Also need you to get rid of this guy. Heartseeker. That's just to move Marius. Okay. Cool. Marius, hit him.
Eckworth and rock.
Okay. Increased our damage.
And rock.
Do more damage to it. Blast it.
Heiße.
Hold it still.
Give him just as good.
Ow. What I get hit by? Oh god. Okay. Heal. Ice.
And and rot.
Okay. Heal. Brought Kai back as soon as he dropped. Fantastic. Keep running. Okay, hit him. Lightning. Ice. Fireball. Okay. Got a ranger. Heal. Okay, I understand what I need to do.
Let's see what you got.
Wait a second or two, hit him. Hold it still. Ooh. Climb. Heal. Okay, back down here. Give us a second. Can't heal just yet. Increase our damage. Ice. Right, down here. Okay. Run. Ranger down. Right. Lightning. Hold it still. And shoot it. Lightning. Lightning. Ice. Fireball. Barbarian down. Get in here. Hold him still. Lightning. Okay, if I have a little essence, I can do that. There we go. Hold him still.
Let me catch my breath.
And hit him. More things spawned. Ice. Heal. Keep running.
Quit moving. Let's see what you got.
All right. Gave us a second to think. Monk down. Heal.
Back in the fight.
Okay, Kai's back again. Monk down. Lightning. I see something to our left that's going to hit me. It's that thing. Okay. I need to get closer. Jump. That gives him temporary health. And then shoot it. Wait, we already killed one of them? Just with AoE? Alright. Don't know what I was hitting there. I was just shooting and hoping I hit something. I think we did it, as long as I don't die to this ranger. Whew. That was a
I
fight.
think I sprained my shoulder.
That was definitely good. Ooh, I can climb up here. I missed this last time. Alright, there wasn't anything up here, but the fact that I could do it was something. Alright, over here. What have we got? Got one of the half-moon bracelets. I'm assuming you have the other half. Oh, and Adraban. Nice. And a superb great hammer, level 3. Grab these things. Wonderful. Up here. More garnets. Magwin's Fury. Magwin's Fury. Right. That's good. And that. And then this as well. Right. That was a stressful fight. But I actually quite liked it. The constant spawning of enemies, the having to focus on new targets constantly. It's very fun. Don't know what I'm activating there, but I activated something. Is there a door which needs 3 of these? Ah, no, there's a door which needs 1 of those. Ah, no, there is one that needs 3. Something behind it. Oh. Assuming the last one is up here, just judging by how it was looking. Goes all the way up. And around. Into there. Oh.
Looks
Totem
like this
base.
thing's missing a few pieces. You people probably want to take it back to camp and study it, yeah?
Yeah, probably. Galawain's Grin Part 1. A hunter laid his bow across the altar to Galawain, his faithful hound at his side. Galawain, he prayed, Seeker, Changeling, Father of Monsters, winter approaches and our tribe is on the brink of starvation. I must go hunting. Send me a challenge worthy of your blessing, a creature so grand that his body can sustain my people. When he finished his prayer, he opened his eyes, only to discover that his bowstring had been cut. He tried in vain to string his bow, but with each attempt the cord snapped and frayed. Crestfallen, he took up his once mighty weapon and beckoned his faithful hound to follow. His prayer had been answered. This would indeed be a worthy challenge. Galawain said, sure, I'll send you something, but you can't use your bow. Alright. It's up here. Trying to see where this... yeah, well, this thing we need to hit is. Thought it was up there, but maybe there's some climbing we have to do here. So it definitely goes back this way. Checking there's nowhere way along there. No, it goes back this way and then up. Then in there. Definitely looks like it goes over this way. Oh. There we go. That'll be because it does. And in this chest we have Hellwalker's vestments. Hey, it's light armor. Could be something for us. Increases melee damage, reduces damage reduction, critical hit damage of melee weapons. Okay, so this is a glass cannon melee build type of thing. Out of all of the monastic orders that dot the face of Eora, none are as attuned to the concept of suffering and pain as the Hellwalkers. The ceremonial death rite that these monks undergo as part of their initiation is a wretchedly painful experience that few have the endurance to withstand. These vestments embody the Hellwalker's relationship with pain, amplifying the suffering that the wearer both receives from enemies and dispenses in return. Cool. Right. And that's all of that. So that's this area done. So if the salt flat farms here, we also know that we have some Zarup stuff out this way. We should go get the Zarup stuff, because that stuff sounds easier to do. Right. Let's do that. Eris bounty here.
Right behind you.
They could have traded the third one, Eora.
Why struggle like this?
Worth and rough.
Right. Fireball.
Heiße.
Hit those ones. Lightning.
Worth and rough.
Hold them back here with some ice. Can you believe that there's an ability that increases the duration of that? That's just very unnecessary. Like, why would I need to increase the duration of that? That just doesn't make sense to me. Like, because you can't cancel it, as far as I can tell. You have to do the full duration. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyway. That's fine. Maybe there is a way of cancelling it that I don't know. And maybe that's, well, even then, you wouldn't increase the duration. You would just, like, that doesn't affect why you would want to increase the duration of it. So, I don't know. Anyway. Right. I was also just thinking, with Kai there, and the comments he made about why wouldn't they just trade with Fiora and Thirdborn. It is weird how they made a companion who at first glance seems like he should be against Adir and everything it stands for. But, oh, there's a key there apparently that we can get. Okay. But he also, simultaneously is very into, oh, there's the key. Very into a lot of things that Adir is bringing, like trade and, similar such things. Oh, that's what I was looking for. It's nice to hear, like, a companion being like, yeah, I'm kind of on your Empire side. Not fully, but just enough that he's not, like, isolating himself from you. I don't know. Anyway.
It's a little gross here, but the Dream Scourge still takes root. Figures.
Grab that. And all of that. Right. Kai. Child's note of warning. A note written in what seems to be a child's handwriting. The ink seems unsettlingly fresh. Don't stay here, please. My mum started talking strange and forgetting things one day. My pa said she was just tired, but she kept acting like she didn't remember me until one day she grabbed me and tried to spit on my face. Pa is crying now and we're going to run away. Pa says mum can't come. Anyway, don't stay here. You might forget your family too. Oh, so that must be mum. Oh no. Unless that's pa. There's really no way up the top here. Oh, I was going to say up here, because it looked like there was... It obviously wanted you to climb here. Yeah, okay. It may have wanted you to climb here, but there's no purpose to it. Right. That's that side of camp. The other side of camp. How many enemies are there even in here? Well, there's a couple further along. Stay at the edge, stay stealthed.
Keep quiet.
Worth and rough.
It's only like 4. Fireball.
Worth and rough.
War Chief every single time gets us.
Heiße.
Lightning.
Make worth and rough.
Come and get me!
Nice.
Let me catch my breath.
Lightning.
Make worth and rough.
Ice. Fireball at the back.
And rough.
Oh. Don't know why I thought these were summoned creatures. They definitely aren't. They're just creatures.
Quit moving!
Make worth and rough.
Ice. Fire.
And rough.
Next one's mine! Hey! Over here!
Got him. Right. Grab that. That. Oh, there's more Zarps at the end. Right, and the primal rocks. Ooh, lots and lots of things. I'm a little over encumbered. That's alright though. And then this one here, which is another branch. Wonderful. Warden's Plea. A note written hurriedly in a shaking hand with stains of sweat and blood. To the Council of Solace. Once again asked for assistance. The Zarps are becoming more aggressive by the day. Several of our number have fallen to ambushes and targeted strikes in the night. Only a few remain to hold this land, and we have seen signs of larger assault on the horizon. If you value this territory, if you value our lives, please hear us and send us help. Without it, we will not last another week. Well, it looks like that's true. Also, it's very close to the entrance to the to the city for all of this to be going down. You would kind of think they'd want to keep like near the entrance, clear of enemies, but maybe they're assuming that anything outside the wall is far away. Oh, I should just... Why am I holding these? Yeah. Oh, I maybe should have held the thing in case we get some star metal, but that's fine. We can always go pick it up again later. Right. Yeah, that's good. Now I can run around again. So there should be a few more over here for us. Couple of stalkers, couple of champions. Alright, I'm thinking lightning bolt, followed by ice, followed by fire. Got him. I know there's a priest somewhere, I just don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Who's that guy over there? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, there we go. Corrupted Adra? Corrupted Adra? Really? At this point in the game? Alright. Well, whatever. I guess we were meant to get here earlier because it's on the path to the city and you're meant to go to the city early. That makes sense to me. Right. Mushroom Farm Manifest. This manifest contains a log of mushroom settlements or shipments sent to Solace Keep. Though it is dry reading, of note is a clear downward trend in the quantities of crops the farmer is able to export. One passage near the end catches the eye. This is not good. Between workers deserting to join Amalia's outcasts and increased hostility from the wildlife, we've been struggling to reach our minimum quota. The council expects us to do our part in keeping our people fed. They need to stop deliberating over the best course of action and just send us more damn wardens. I can't fathom why this is so fucking hard for them to understand. Usher's bony balls. I'm so tired. Should Solace starve, let it not be said it was my fault. Marina's journal. It's been a few years since I found great-grandmother Marina's writings of her life in the living lands in Solace. I've thought about this choice for so long, but I finally know my answer. I need to retrace her steps. I need to return to my ancestral home. I may never see Stalwart or my family again. This is not an easy decision, and the journey won't be easy. But I feel a calling I can no longer ignore. 3 years later. It took a few years, but I finally arrived. The journey alone has been incredible, travelling through Glenfath. I didn't think it was possible for so many trees to be in one place, and the people of the Deerwood were just as hospitable as the stories of them I'd heard. I will admit that travelling by boat was not the most pleasant experience. It's certainly something I'm not keen on doing again. Luckily, I'd earned enough from my odd jobs that I took during my travels that I didn't need to lend my services as part of the ship's crew. Call me crazy, but I feel home. Like a part of me was yearning to return. At last it has. 2 years. I think I made the right decision, staying some time in Paradise. A wonderful woman by the name of Cosmina was happy to give me some training, for free. She would never say such a thing, but I think she just wants to help people survive this place. After saying my goodbyes and selling some things I no longer needed, I'll be venturing onward to Solace Keep. I should be on the road with the new year. A year later? My first day out of Dawnshore, and I'm veritably shaking with excitement. I'll miss some of the comforts and company of Paradise, but it will all be worth it. I had a very special visitor at my shop today, the Envoy in the flesh. I'd heard so much about them. It was an honor to make their acquaintance. I hope that they find what they're looking for, and that I do as well. Marina? Wait, was Marina the person who we met at the exit of all of the areas? I think it was. Oh no. And here I thought the dear Woodens were hospitable. Despite all the difficulties they're facing, the Fiorans were incredible hosts. I still don't understand it at all, but with just a few days time in Fior, I feel like I got a crash course in animancy. I hope things turn around in Emerald Stair. Its overgrown wilds are a deadly place. Thank the gods for Cosmina's tutelage. I don't know if I'd survived that sporling attack without it. Even though I'd just gotten through the worst part of the deep woods, it was at least a pleasure to see the Envoy again. I felt safer with them around, and something else too, almost like they were a part of this place, of the living lands, a part that blessedly didn't want me dead. I was excited for a change of pace when I was finally able to leave the forests and bogs of Emerald Stair behind, but if I really knew what awaited me, I very well may have stopped my journey in Fior. I'm joking, of course. Mostly Shatterscarp has a lot of things, but none of them I would describe as pleasant. Even still, the wasteland is still better than being trapped behind Thirdborn's walls. Supplies are low, but I'm sure I'll have enough to make it the rest of the way. I saw strange magic near some ancient ruins across a vast chasm. Even stranger, I felt a chill wash over me, colder than anything I'd experienced back in Stalwart. That shouldn't happen in a desert. I can't wait to leave this place. Yeah, and we didn't meet her there, so this lines up. The moment I stepped into the blasted yet somehow beautiful wasteland of Galawain's tusks, I knew I'd made the right choice. Arriving at the living lands may have felt like coming home, but it was nothing compared to this. I can almost hear my great-grandmother Marina's voice in my head, as if here with me, crying out of joy and celebrating in my triumph. Tonight I make camp in this abandoned homestead. I can see the keep shining ahead, a glorious beacon in the night. After a good night's rest, I will make my way there first thing in the morning. If I'm lucky, I'll arrive before the sun reaches its peak. I'm nearly there, nearly home. Oh. Yeah. So that is a character who we've been following their story like throughout the game, and they're now gone.
This would be a great spot, but there's so many of them.
It's another quest. Oh, okay. Hello.
What are you doing here? This place isn't safe. The homestead up ahead is all run by Zarps. Used to be it was occupied by outcasts, but things happened. The region's getting more lethal. If you think the Salos Steppe was hell, it's nothing next to the primordial depths up north. The Zarps used to be more peaceful, but the recent tremors tore up the terrain so badly, they had to go south.
I actually took care of all the Zarps on the farm already.
Incredible! You've done us a great service. The farm will serve as a safe haven for the outcasts. And in time, we may be able to grow new crops. Your actions will save some lives, and the buildings will at least provide some shelter. Here, take this.
I did it. We did the quest. Alright. That was, yes. That was a view into how they expected you to tackle this area. And it was not the way we tackled it. Let's just put it that way. I hear loot back here? I did. Alright. Letter to the deceased. My dearest Ilinka, I miss you with all my heart and soul. Not a day goes by where I do not think of you. I see you in the faces of all of our community whose lives you touched with your tender care and endless affection. Without you, I feel as if I've lost a crucial and irreplaceable piece of myself. Though I dare say I may soon follow you to the beyond, for my own days may well be numbered. I've recently fallen ill and am no longer able to carry out my duties as a warden. I cannot say whether it is a disease which ails me or the loss of will. I am at least comforted in the fact that I may not need to endure the pain of your loss much longer. When my time comes, I've left very specific instructions for my burial. I will be at your side once more. By the grace of the gods, our souls may be fortunate enough to cross paths in the next life. Forever yours, Fane. Why was there a sudden... Oh, I think that was Marius dropping down. I don't think that was anything. Here lies Fane, devoted husband and steadfast warden. Here lies Ilinka, pillar of her community and her family. Oh. Well, that's that side done. Then we got this small bit over here. So I actually think that this is where a treasure is. So I want to make sure that we do this properly. So if I open up our treasure map here. See, I think this is the bit that we're at, and then that's back here. Yeah, so I think that it has to be down this way. So I think that's that. And we go down here, and it's in there. There isn't a skeleton monk back here. Let me just back off a little bit. So that looks like the correct angle here. So it should be in there. Alright, I need to go kill the skeleton monk because it's bothering me.
Eggworth and Roth!
Ice.
Eggworth and Roth!
Fire. Got it. Lightning.
Hey! Over here!
And hit it. Right.
Glad that's over.
Warden's Rest. Letter to Ambassador Heelguard. Letter is torn up, but some pieces remain legible. To Ambassador Heelguard, I'm writing to you again in hopes of establishing an understand. Trade would be of considerable use to both communities. While Solace is lacking natural resources, we possess a surfeit of legendary crafts. Faithfully yours, your friend in the council. Okay. Cool. So that's one of the letters he said he was sending. That explains why it didn't get to Ambassador Heelguard. Old crusted journal. Most of the writing in this old journal is faded beyond legibility or overgrown by mold. What little can be deciphered tells the sad story of a farmer's failed attempts at cultivating the land. Though prospects seemed good at first, what little value the land had quickly dried up. After months of failure, the farm was abandoned, its owner deciding to leave Gallowayne's tusks for a more fertile land. He kills me to leave, but I can't stay when even the food's left the tusks. I mean, that's fair. I'm trying to find the right angle here. Or for what I think this is, so that's definitely the right angle for this map, right? Yeah. So it's down, and then it should be... I guess it might be even further over here. It might be down this way. Maybe it's in here? No? Just checking it's not there. Where's this going? I just started like on a path, but the path is much longer than I thought it was. I do hear loot. Maybe it's this I hear? That doesn't look like a real path. Huh. In here? Yep. It's a little bit more. Behind the waterfall? Nope. Alright. See, this is the right, this is definitely the right place, like that. Huh. No, I don't hear loot here. I was just questioning it. I don't hear loot there. Ah. Then there's this path along here. Yeah, I think it has to be up from here. But that's so close to being the right place. Maybe it's around the top? So if I go around here, maybe it's there? I got sucked into the treasure hunting part. Wait, is this the... Yeah, that's the bridge. Okay, so we've already been here. Alright then. Back. Which I guess means that these guys are just like... Yeah, these are just two bugs we didn't kill. Alright then.
Earth and rock.
Fireball.
Let's see what you got.
Right. That's good. Got the beetle pie. Ooh. Bill of goods sold to wardens. A receipt from the Destroy the Deer in Caravan cataloguing the goods sold to the warden's tower. Salt pork sold 2 of 7 crates. Salt fish sold 1 of 6 crates. Linen garments sold 5 of 20 sets. Gunpowder stuff. We already saw that one. Alright. I mean, I guess I'm gonna explore over here and then work our way back. Given that I've already explored all of this. Yeah, I didn't really expect that I was going to explore all of this in this episode, but I kind of got drawn into the treasure map, so here we are. I was like, well, if we're going to explore that far, then we should explore this far. And I've now explored it all. Thought I heard of the Zorup. Or Zorup. Zorup? Anyway, doesn't matter. Along here. Then go to the right. And then, well, I guess we can explore the rest of this camp as well while we're here. So this one. So this is the camp that we went in round the back of. So we've never actually been into the camp properly. But we can definitely explore it and take whatever's in here. If there is anything in here.
Someone lives in that cave. Be alert.
No, no one lives here. Someone lived in this cave until we gave them a reason not to be here anymore. Now we can loot it. Scrap plans. A document written by several hands, each writer offering their expert opinion about the ways the group may be able to safely traverse the hostile environment. Every offer reaches the same conclusion. I've read the words written before mine, and I've thought through every plan, route, opinion, and salty plea contained within these pages, and I've come to the same conclusion as all of you. On one side, we have blistering flows of lava. As you all agreed, there is no way we can cross the molten rock from here. As Elith pointed out, however, there is a stone bridge that seems to cross the lava a ways away to the west. On examining the stone bridge plan, I concluded that the bridge would grant safe passage over the lava, or while the bridge would grant safe passage over the lava, the path to the bridge is just far too treacherous thanks to the intermittent jets of toxic gas that belch forth from the ground without warning. Jan suggested we climb the cliffs, but as some of you discovered, the higher peaks are spotted with razor-sharp obsidian glass. Our ropes will not surmount these cliffs, and climbing would separate us from our fingers. Which leaves remaining here for as long as it takes to be rescued, perhaps by wandering patrol from Solace. To that, I point out that the hissing and howling noises we hear in the night, a sign that a raid by bloodthirsty Zorups is imminent. These fellows are just as desperate to survive in this land as we are, but they don't share a taboo against killing and eating the flesh of kith. We should make our peace while we can. I concur with you all, there is no escape. So their plan before we came along was die. So I think we greatly improved their situation. Berserker boots. Stamina regeneration rate goes up and lowers the incoming fire, frost, and shock damage. Berserkers are barbarians that give themselves over entirely to their rage, losing themselves in their frenzy, become oblivious to their own well-being, their rage affecting both friends and foe. While many are haunted by their own anger and the damage it causes those around them, there are some solitary warriors that relish in the destruction they wreak on the world around them. These spiked boots help keep their air wearer from becoming too winded in combat as long as they continue charging towards their enemies at least. The metal spikes sticking out of their shins of the shins of the boots also serve as a great secondary weapon, or for those times when you really just want to stomp your enemies into the earth. Cool. Right, and this is where we stole the thing previously. So we stole it from up there. Let's destroy those for the regen, and that for the regen. All that for the regen. Cool. Don't see much more loot down here. Oh, there we go, actually, that and that. Tear stain note. I don't know if these words will ever find you. If they do, I imagine we've either escaped the tusk or else been killed trying. Not that it really matters. I know I'm forever gone to you now. Please don't think of me as having abandoned my duty, or you. You've not been out in the tusk for so long, you don't know what it's like anymore. We must return to wandering or die. I only want us all to leave this place together. Or at least I want to leave and return with supplies that will restore you to comfort. Please understand, I only did it for us. Yeah, so again, that sounds like a younger person leaving for an older... like, leaving while the older person stays behind. It's more of that. I don't see any more loot here. There's something up here. Yep. A little bit of money. More skeletons here. Right.
Take worth and rob!
Just shoot the chanter. They managed to summon right before they died. Cool. That brings us here. Been all the way around here pretty much. Right, we'll check up into this house on this bit. So this house looks locked to me. Still looks locked from this side. I'm gonna check this one. Yeah, it still looks locked. Been out the front of it. Alright. So have we now explored everything to the south? Well, apart from this bit up here. Might as well go over here and finish it off, right? So this is in front of that thing. So it's in front of the temple. Alright. Just walk over here. Nice. More loot. And then that... Yes, we know where that is. Sorry, I thought it popped up something on my screen. Oh, it was Marius. I see. Now we've been everywhere. Apart from right there. Alright, well, let's try right there. It has to be the right location, because we've been everywhere else. Oh, it's a little bit to the north, actually. Huh. So it's behind this. Can we even climb it? Yes. Alright. Ah, this is the right location. Right. So, journal, map. There should be a rock. And then we will be standing on another rock, so it'll be down here. Can hear something in this area. So if I look at it like this, this looks pretty good. That mean it's down there? I can hear loot, so it must be like down and below. Whoa! Did you hear that? That was crazy. Huh. See, this is too low. Let's do a quick save as well, just because hearing that noise over and over again got me paranoid that we're going to drop to nothing. Right. Must be here. Huh. This is forward from here. Could be there, and it's actually, like, here. No, you see, the angle's wrong. Yeah, the angle's wrong on this one. Let me go to the map. No, the angle's completely wrong here. No, 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 no. Because that's not there. No. So we got to go to an angle where we can't see that. Right? Does that mean we actually want to be a lot closer, or... Doesn't make any sense. So that was there. With that there. Yeah, you see, there's nothing here. There isn't one here. There's... Huh. No, we need to actually be to the right of this. Yeah, that's the bit I'm missing. We need to be, like, far to the right. So we need to be at a point where we can't see that. Means actually we want to be there. Oh. Wait, what's this? Just walked into a chest. Scout's Reach? That was it here? This is wrong. Oh wait, no, that does kind of line up. Oh, alright, well, okay. We got it. Wasn't really where I thought it was, but okay. Perception +4. Okay, cool. The Shard of Adra is in the rough shape of an arrowhead. It is not clear whether this is its natural shape or if it was worked. Centuries ago, it was the favoured trinket of a godless scout who met their end at the hands of mage folk like so many others. Those who hold it feel empowered to traverse the living lands as their senses are sharpened to a supernatural precision. Wait, was there a way of accessing this from the other side? No, not really. I guess you had to find this angle and then, yeah, and then it's there. Ah. So you just needed to do what I did effectively and go find the angle that matched. And once you found the angle that matched the right view, then you would be in the right spot. Alright. We have one more treasure map as well. I just want to see, where is this? So that is next to that building. I had the feeling that that's there. Yeah, I think there's this building here. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to fast travel up here. And the reason I'm going to fast travel up here is not so I can go looking for that treasure map. Definitely not so I can go looking for that treasure. So we can hand in our bounties. BC, I think it's...
My gods, they're killing us.
Oh, hello. Guess I can help.
Outlander, my gods, help me. We're being slaughtered. The archives, please, gods.
Kostya sent me to investigate. What's happened?
My brothers, my fellow monks, they changed into monsters before my eyes. They're tearing everything apart. Oh my gods, how could this be happening?
I'll head to the archives right away.
Oh, thank the gods. Bless you, Outlander. Friend, thank you. Head north along the main road. The archives are on a bluff. You can't miss the smoke. Look for Grigor. He'll know what you need to do.
Alright. BC, I was thinking that is potentially the angle for this treasure map. I need to be further away and higher up. But then you see there's another one of the same building here and here. There's lots of locations where that could be. Like, that could easily be it here. Yeah. So, I'm not too worried about that one right now. If we find it, we find it. But we're going to keep an eye out for that kind of thing going forward as well. We do need to go in there at some point as well. See what that building actually is, but anyway. Could also be there. Let me just have a look at that angle. Angle doesn't look terrible. Well, except for the fact that there's no way up there. That's a pretty big negative, but... No, it's just not right. It's not right. Okay. Right.
I think that's real fruit.
Head in here.
Probably go to the...
And up here. Into Solace Keep. Wonderful. So we're going to load in here, and somewhere along this side we should have 2 bounties to hand in. Hello.
Anything. Excellent work.
The bear is dead.
Vengeance for the fallen. Thank you. This means more to me than you know.
Congasar and Crusta are no more.
You did it? Can't believe someone took them on. Let me look at those amulets. How strange. Matching half moons.
Goodbye.
Be safe out.
So that's a bunch of XP for finishing those. And now we are... yes, now we're going to fast travel back to here. Wait, actually it looks like there's an area we haven't explored there. We need to explore that area as well. Then we've explored everything south of the lava river, which I think is a good point to put a cap on the episode, but yeah. I want to go here because I want to do this. There we go.
Fits like a glove.
And now we can leave. Cool. Need to do that quickly so they don't start party banter. And then we want to go this way. Ah, yeah, these things. Yeah, we did see some beetles.
Egworth and Rob!
Is that gonna hit? Oh, that fizzled actually. Oh, that was pretty bad as a start.
And Rob!
There we go.
Eon Seek!
Nice.
And Rob!
Gotcha.
Eon Seek!
Nice.
Too late.
Right. Killed that one.
Nothing like
Work
a
our way
win
up
with a
here.
good team.
A little bit more regen. Cool. And just seeing if there's anything actually up here for us, or whether it's just a place for us to kill bugs. So far, just a place for us to kill bugs, but I do hear some loot. Somewhere. I've a tingling feeling that there's loot here. Ah, there we go. And now the feeling is gone. Right. Climb up here. And then maybe some at the other side. But unlikely that there's any at the other side. This area is probably just here for if you were treasure hunting, to give you an obstacle on your way. I think. Yeah, I think that's all this area was. Yep. Perfect. So that now means... We can't go down there. That now means that we have finished everything south of the river. Which I think is a very good point for us to put an end to the episode. Because that now means that the only stuff we've got left is over here. Well, unless the other treasure happens to be with that warden's tower. Because, I mean, it is the right shape, and you could see it from this side or this side. So there's a chance on either side of this that that's where the yellow treasure is, but yeah. That should be everything south there, which is good. How much have we explored? So we're missing one bounty, which is up here somewhere. We need to do this as well, so we'll move that. So that's the main quest. There's the bounty plus the cartographer. We're missing 5 fast travel beacons. So all 5 of them are up here. 1 per Grunen cache, which is probably here. And 1 party camp, which is almost certainly there. Right? It's almost certainly like right there-ish. So, cool. Cool. We have explored quite a lot. Anyway, we'll get here, turn the camera, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.